Hello and welcome everybody to Trash Talk, the show where we have deep and meaningful conversations about trash. I'm your host, Trash Nick, and today I have a very special guest with me, Billy Golan. Billy, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Well, I'm a senior here at New Paltz, and I'm the president of Students for Sustainable Agriculture Club, and I'm doing a contract major in environmental studies. And what I do outside of school a lot focuses on agricultural education, which is what I try to bring on campus.
That's great. So how did you first get involved in the Sustainability Club?
I walked by the SUSAG table during the farmers markets when I was just starting out here. I didn't join the semester, but then I got into it because I wanted to do something revolving around environmentalism. I worked up the ranks, and now I'm president of the club, and the club has really expanded, and we do a lot of programs, and there's a lot of motivated students involved.
So what are some things that your club does to promote sustainability around campus?
Our main, what we do mainly is to try to teach students how to grow their own food practically. We volunteer on local farms where they teach us how to grow food on a windowsill or grow food in a tiny garden plot. And then we take what we learned and we practice it in our micro farm here on campus that we made ourselves, and we upkeep ourselves, and we grow our own fruits and vegetables during the summer and then eat that and give it to food pantries.
That's awesome. So looks like you brought some little friends with you here today. Why don't you tell us a little bit about them?
I brought some dirt, worms, and food scraps, basically to show you that if you put food scraps and dirt together, the food will decompose into the soil and then make it more fertile. What the worms do is that they speed up the process. So they eat the food scraps and then they poop out what's called worm castings, which makes the soil extra fertile. So that the end result, you have this usable compost in which you can grow more food in.
Well, that's awesome. Looks like those worms are doing a great job right now. So, Billy, what is a misconception that you think a lot of people have about sustainability?
I think people misconstrue what sustainability means. To me, it means it's a zero waste process. So you can say that there's sustainable housing or sustainable paint, but what that means is that they might have used menial amount of resources to make that, but in the making of that, they had waste, and they might have used a lot of chemicals and stuff, which isn't sustainable. It's not going to ensure that you have a healthy environment for generations to come. Sustainability means it's a truly recyclable process, and that these processes go into the other, like with composting and food scraps, there's no waste.
Well, thank you so much for being here, Billy. I have one more question for you. What can people on campus do to find out more about your club?
They can talk to us at our SUSAG table at the farmers markets on Thursdays. That's where we bring local produce and farmers onto campus so that students can get exposed to that produce that they wouldn't usually get involved with. And we also have a farm fest that we host every spring and fall, which we bring local vendors and farmers onto campus, and we have live music, and it's generally a great time to learn about the community and learn about how you can give back and how you can become self-resilient.
Well, that sounds great. I'll make sure to stop by. That's all our time for today, everybody. Thanks for watching. Please tune in next week. I'm Trash Nick. Please don't litter.